do a little tape room on a Thursday afternoon, shall we? You know, it's interesting because we were remembering this time last year when Erik Karlsson made big news by going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I remember at the time thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to make them so good, especially on the power play. We did breakdowns on it. We had discussions on it. And then things played out and made us all look kind of silly because they weren't very good on the power play early on. Things started to gel a little later. But can we go back to the tape and you can maybe take us through what worked and didn't work for the Pittsburgh power play?
It's interesting, and I had the same sense of it. You know, you think adding Karlsson really contributes to, I mean, you've got Crosby, Malkin, Rust, and Gensel. You're trotting out some really impressive weapons. But interestingly, you know, this group through the first, say, third of the season, that power play is ticking somewhere south of 10%, 5 basis points south of 10%. Now, it improves as the year wears on, ultimately ends up, I think, 15.3% net across the board, but that's 30th overall.
Wow.
This is a team that finished just 3 points south of Washington in the number 4 spot in the division. You would think if they can improve by 5, say 6 percentage points, just get to average, perhaps they close that gap on Washington in front of them. So one theme that kind of jumped out for me, if you think about the really dangerous power plays in the business today, Jamie, think of the Edmonton Oilers, think of the Tampa Bay Lightning. When they create motion, what that motion does, and I'm talking about motion with respect to the players you've got in the mix. Let's go to those clips and just have a look. But when you've got motion out there, stop it right there. You open up passing seams. Here's Gensel down deep inside the zone. Now, as he's got possession down there, motion should create an opportunity, say, through here, an opportunity through that seam, but that lack of motion, that static nature for this group, look at the stick in the lane. Look at the stick in the lane. Very difficult for Gensel to get it through, and Gensel should have an option here, should have an option there, but does not, and this is the result. Go ahead and roll it forward from there, guys. Sticks in the lane, puck is turned over, puck is cleared. Similar example, another stage later in the season. Crosby gets it down here, stop it right there. There's the shot coming from EK65. Crosby's just made that play, but Crosby's static. Malkin is static. Not much motion here, not even anything really in the way of traffic, and lo and behold, given the lack of opportunities, Rangers are able to block that shot, go ahead and roll it forward from there, and make an easy clear. Puck is turned over, no execution on the half wall, but again, it's that lack of motion. You just fail to open up passing seams. Here's a positive example, and notice the difference in the opportunity you're getting. Stop it. No, sorry, just let it roll forward from, back up a set. I'm sorry, I missed my stopping point. Keep coming back. Right there, stop it there. Okay, here's Gensel. Gensel's got it up top. But notice now, as we introduce motion, Crosby's going to roll up. Gino remains an option down here, but watch Rust kind of pop into the middle. And watch the opportunity. Go ahead and roll it forward from there. Watch the opportunity that opens up. Little backhand dish to Sid. Notice the space Sid has, and that opportunity comes with traffic in front. Versus Dallas at a later stage in the season. Puck cycles up top. Stop it right here. Back it up just a sec, if you would. Gensel's got it on the half wall. Notice how, sorry, that's Rust on the half wall. But notice how Gensel's kind of popped up. You've got Crosby presenting an option. Gino cycles down. But again, opens up a passing seam for Pittsburgh. And notice the opportunity. Go ahead and roll it from there. Notice the opportunity. Grade A opportunity for Gensel. Play down low to Malkin. And again, some of that same motion contributes to a second chance just a little bit later on. Stop it right there. Crosby with the puck this time. But watch, he and I believe that's Raquel here coming off the half wall. He cycles up. My big finger's got the...
It's all good, you got it.
And then Gensel's going to cycle down here. Gino's going to work his way to the net. But watch the high-quality shot, that's the pass, rather, that's going to come through this area into Gensel in the middle. Again, off of motion. Go ahead and roll it. Right there. Crosby back, diagonally across. Grade A opportunity into traffic. You love the way that looks. But a whole lot more dangerous and dynamic when you've got players out there that aren't static. They're in motion. making it really difficult for penalty killers to close those passing seams down.
So do you think that with some of the additions and certainly just another year, I mean, I know they don't have Jake Gensel, but another year of Erik Karlsson with the Pittsburgh Penguins, I mean, since they were trending in the right direction down the stretch, you got to think that they might be able to start the season where they left off.
I think that trend makes a whole lot of sense. One would think so. The key challenge is, remember, Gensel subtracted from the mix going into next season, and Gensel was that team's club leader in terms of power play points. So a big void to fill. But again, for me and my money, employ a tactic like this with more regularity, more consistency. This is a team that should be average at a minimum, given the some of the real diamonds they trot out there night after night.